Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I am Adam McCullough. You don't need an introduction of that man next to me. That's Sir Ryan Giggs. I think we'll call him today. We're here in Johannesburg, South Africa. If you haven't seen it yet, we're on the UEFA Champions League Trophy Tour with Heineken, following this man around. And the reception has been absolutely incredible, hasn't it, Ryan?
Yeah.
Ryan Giggs and the UEFA Champions League Trophy!
I first come here in '93 and it was obviously, I think, my second full season, and it was just like, when I got here, I just couldn't believe how many Man United fans were in South Africa, and things haven't changed. I've been here back 3 times since, and the welcome, always a great welcome. I mean, the fans are fanatical down here, especially
it's crazy,
for United.
isn't it?
Yeah, the football fans, but especially for United.
We're going to speak about your unmissable moments later in terms of the Champions League. What I wanted to ask you was, have you got an unmissable moment that didn't happen on the pitch? Maybe something from the dressing room, training pitch. Any top Sir Alex Ferguson?
Yeah, I couldn't broadcast them right now, especially the early ones. No, I mean, obviously it's well documented. His hairdryer, he got a little bit more. It was a little bit more tepid as he got older. But no, I don't know. Nothing that I've done in training. Probably seeing the best goal I've seen in training, which was Seba Varon, where he did a what's you call it?
Panenka, is it?
Panenka, yeah. On a
I've
half.
got no skills, so I haven't got a thing.
A half volley into the top corner.
Who was the goalkeeper?
Not too sure. It was in pre-season. It was in Portland. It was on the pre-season tour, and everyone just stopped and just gave it one of them. It was unbelievable.
It was a shame Seba didn't work out properly at United.
Yeah, because he was a
such
great guy.
baller.
Yeah, he was a great guy and so talented.
What is your dream five-a-side from Manchester United players that you won the Champions League with? So there'd be 99, 08. Who were the keepers? Van der Sar and Schmeichel?
I think I'd have a fly keeper. Just waste of a position, a goalkeeper. No, okay, I'll put a goalkeeper in there. Goalkeeper. I'll go with Edwin.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was slightly better with his feet. So.
Is that because Schmeichel joined City after all?
No, I'll go with Edwin because he was a little bit better with his feet. Peter's the best goalkeeper that I've played with, but I'll go with Edwin on this. Then we'll have Yap. That's 2. We'll have Scholesy, definitely.
Everyone picks
3.
Scholesy?
Yeah, because he'll just dictate everything. And then we'll go with 2 up front. So we'll go Ronaldo and we'll go Cantona.
Wait. You're the only player. So we've had Lingard do this, Smalling do this.
They
Loads of
picked
people do.
themselves.
Have they picked themselves?
Chris picked himself. Was he in goal?
He wasn't, no, he's at centre half.
I'm joking. Well, Jesse, I can imagine Jesse picking himself.
Yeah, he's a confident
No, I can't
boy.
pick myself. No.
If you could add one player then who didn't win the Champions League to that team, who would it be?
Ooh, okay. I will pick Ruud van Nistelrooy.
What a striker he was.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable that he played so many years at United and Real Madrid and didn't get that trophy or anything, which was a shame, wasn't it?
He's got such a great record as well in Europe, and his goals to games ratio is frightening. But if I had anyone who I played with in my career with a chance, I'd give it Ruud.
He scored like 150 goals, 200 games. Yeah. Unbelievable. Right, this is a question our subscribers will love. Have you ever heard the phrase, "Give it Giggsy to the end of the season"? Yeah. That originated from Full-Time
Did
Devils.
it? Right, okay.
Andy Tate said it during a Fancam.
Right.
And he was like, I think might have been Moyes or Van Alia, and he was like, just give it Giggsy to the end of the season. And it happened.
You can sack him. Don't care. I just want anybody but David Moyes in charge. Give it Giggsy to the end of the season.
Yeah.
So it was kind of prophetic as well.
Yeah.
What was that for you? Like me watching you walk out as a manager, it was like, wow, seeing this guy go from youth player all the way up to now being a Manchester United, although it was interim caretaker manager. How did that feel for you?
I've said it before, it's the best moment that I've had walking out the tunnel at Old Trafford, because as a player it's what you've done. You played football your whole life, but as a manager of the team that you grew up supporting, it's completely different. It's on another level, because you've got so much on your shoulders. Obviously the players, the fans, the whole club really. You're in charge of. So yeah, it was a massive honour. I loved every minute of it, and it was like I say, the best moment that I've had walking out onto that pitch, and the reception that I got, it was like goosebumps.
It was even the hairs on my arms went up a little bit. I got loads of them, but it was surreal to see walking. End of the season, Ollie in.
Yeah.
What makes... Because I used to hear people say to him, he sits on the bench just watching how games are going and then coming in. And do you think he's like that as a manager? Do you think that's why he's so good as a manager?
Yeah, I mean, well, as a player, he studied the game, and obviously much documented that, you know, he come on and influenced the game from watching it from the bench. And it's clever what he's done. You know, he's had Kieran and Michael Carrick there, who have been there obviously all this season. So I think
Freeland's a masterstroke as well.
Yeah, and I think, you know, Kieran and Michael, they've been doing it all season. Let them deal with the training, and then, you know, Mick and Ollie can look from afar and just... That's what Sir Alex used to do. You know, he never used to do much coaching, but you know, when you're coaching and when you're in the middle of it, it's very difficult to, you know, look at all the players. So I think that's what Ollie's doing. And at the end of the day, you know who's the boss. He's the boss. He's making the decisions, and he's doing a fantastic job.
Has he got a hairdryer in him as well?
Yeah, Ollie's got a steely bit to him. I mean, you could see it in when we were players. If you ever kicked Ollie, expect to be kicked back. I mean, he's got, you know, his babyface assassin, and, you know, he's a nice guy and everything. He's got a streak to him which is tough, and you have to be. And also, people forget he's coached over 300, you know, between 300 and 400 times. So he's also not a inexperienced coach.
He's got a lot already. United's current number 11, Anthony Martial. You think he's living up to your shirt? And is it true that you played a big part in us signing him?
Well, we studied him, we studied the videos, and of course it's always difficult when you look at videos. You try and look at it in a balanced way, and we just liked what we saw. You know, he was exciting. He just looked like a United player where he would get fans off the seats, be a bit frustrating at times. You know, he just needs to add that consistency, but on his day, unplayable, strong. People don't realise how strong he is. Obviously, he's got that quick. He's got that pace. He's really quick, but also a really cool finisher. So he's doing well. He can get better, obviously, and I think he will.
Some of the skills that he does, and when he nutmegs defenders and that, I've seen a lot of them just be like, oh, can't be dealing with this guy. Marcus Rashford, do you think he can challenge for Rooney's record over the long term?
Well, he's obviously young enough, and it's not easy what he's doing. You know, not many Man United centre forwards have come through the ranks. You know, you've got Mark Hughes, you've got Mark Robbins for a while, but wasn't really established, and it doesn't happen. You know, we buy in players. You know, Andy Cole, Ruud van Nistelrooy. You know, we buy Robin van Persie. We usually buy in the centre forward, so it's not easy. And what he's doing again is amazing. And I've been saying for 18 months or so, I really want to see him in that centre forward position because I think he's got the lot. He's maybe not an out and out goal scorer like certain people, but to have him up front, defending from the front for a start when you haven't got the ball, and then having that threat when you do have the ball, coming to feet, running in behind, he's got skills as well. And he's a decent finisher. And I don't see why not. He can't, if he plays for another 10 years, at least get close to Wayne.
He had so much luck in terms of making his debut. Like Will Keane got injured, Martial got injured in the warm-up from Midland, I think it was. Did you think he was ready? It's like to score 2 goals. Or did you think it may have been 2? Because there was never really any.
Yeah, no. I mean, we'd obviously seen him. I hadn't seen a lot of him live because obviously playing for the youth team, playing for the reserves a little bit. But leading up to that game, we literally, me and Louis walked over to the next pitch, watched training, and he just was on fire. And sometimes it's harder against players your own age. Sometimes it is, and then you come into a first team environment and it comes a little bit easier because players take it a little bit easier in training. When you're in the reserves or a youth team, they're full out. So when we seen him banging him in right foot, left foot, and he just looked so sharp, you could see that he was ready. You could see that, okay, not to play 30 games, but to come in and make an impact for the first team.
Farad Mohammed says, Ollie's at the wheel. How good does it feel? Have you heard the song?
I have, yeah.
It's a good song, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good song.
What's your favourite chant? Obviously yours is pretty good. But...
I liked Yaps.
Yeah.
Yep, Stam.
Yep, Stam is a big Dutchman. Get past him if you fucking can. Try a trick, he'll make a load of Yep, Stam.
Did you like the Vieira one that we remixed for you?
Yeah, Vieira was good, yeah.
We gave Giggsy the ball, and asked no one
And your most underrated teammate at United?
Michael Carrick. Yeah,
Nice.
without a shadow of a doubt. Amazing player.
How he didn't play for England more
No,
is
I know.
incredible.
I know. Any other country, he would have been sitting in front of that back four, just spraying it, controlling the game.
Because the likes of Busquets and in Spain,
Yeah.
they're revered. And then,
No.
who do you think will be the academy player who will break out in the senior team next? Actually, asked that. Now, I know your knowledge might not be great because you've been away for a while.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously Chong's on the... he's been involved in the squads. He's come on a couple of times. Angel, yeah. I've not seen so much of Angel lately. And of course, you've got Greenwood.
Vix asks, now I used to have these till I moved to Beckham's Curtains. Can you grow your curls back?
No.
Not happening.
No, not happening.
I had your curls, yeah. And
Did
then
you?
My mum cut my hair once and they never grew back and I was devastated. So it was just curtains
Yeah, that's
from
my
then on.
excuse as well.
Your footballing hero, that's from Colby,
Brian Robson.
what a player.
Yeah.
And my dad asked, could you sign his shirt?
Of course.
That's it.
No
We'll
problem.
do that after. Well, thank you for your time, Ryan.
Cheers.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thanks.
And guys, make sure you keep it locked to Full Time Devils because not only do we have this fantastic interview with Ryan Giggs, but also we're following him around, stalking him kind of in South Africa as he travels from stop to stop on the Champions League Trophy Tour with Heineken. So make sure you check that out as well and keep it locked. We'll have much more coming your way. Catch you soon.
Hi, I'm Ryan Giggs, and you're watching Full Time Devils, the biggest, the best Man United fan channel in the world. Subscribe now.